Hi everyone, and welcome to the Modern Money Budget. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free using a zero-based budget and snowball method so that we can eventually invest wisely, give generously, and hopefully help our kids to become wise stewards of their money in the process. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. Okay, so my plan today was to show you my thought process on cash planning for the paycheck that we are getting this weekend. However, I did not record it. I did not hit the record button. So I figured instead of redoing it all, I would just talk you through our process. These are all of the categories that I will be taking cash out for. This does not necessarily include everything we budget for. Some things get taken out of auto pay. Some things I buy online, like I usually do a grocery order online, things like that. So this is just the things that we want to either budget for our bills, or we have our low priority and our high priority sinking funds that we're also saving for. So we have gifts, miscellaneous, holiday, date night, allowance, beauty, outdoors, household, Thanksgiving, our HOA payment, family, travel, back to school, birthdays, Christmas, gas, and groceries. So for gifts, these are just little things that we like to do for others when we can. It is usually my daughter's teacher though. I like to spoil her with coffee here and there because teachers are severely underpaid and they deserve the world. They are godsends. Miscellaneous is just kind of things we forget to budget for. If we get to the end of our pay cycle and we need another gallon of milk or eggs, little things like that, we'll have that money. Holidays is just for these smaller holidays. We're not putting a ton towards those. We're trying to keep our holidays this year as relatively cost effective as possible so that we can throw that extra money at our debt. Date night is kind of the same story. My husband and I love going out on nice dates, but we are trying to pay that debt off, like I said. And so we're allotting ourselves $10 a month for that. Allowance is for our oldest daughter. It's not really an allowance. It's more of a commission, as my husband and I like to call it, because she does work for her money by doing extra chores around the house every day, clearing the table, wiping the table down, things like that. And I like to give it to her at the end of each day, which is why I usually take it out in ones so that she can then take that dollar and actually put it in her own budgeting wallet that she has. Beauty is just for things that aren't necessarily groceries, but aren't necessarily household, shampoo, conditioner, skincare, things like that. Outdoors, my family likes to do a ton of things outdoors in the summer and the winter. And those things add up so quickly. So we're trying to just save as we go for that. Household is things like cleaning supplies, toilet paper, paper towels, anything really. Thanksgiving, we are actually going out of the state for Thanksgiving, I should say, to see family. So we're trying to budget and save for that ahead of time. HOA, we don't pay our HOA monthly. We pay it at the end of the year. So this is just us trying to do a sinking fund so that when we get to the end of the year, we have all of that already saved up. Family, we're not going to try to spend this much, but we do have it if we have things come up throughout the months. This is just things to do with our kids. If we want to spoil them, they love going into town and getting cake pops, so we try to do that. Just little things here and there. Travel, like I mentioned earlier, we have family that is out of the state, so we try to go see them as much as we can throughout the year. Thankfully, we're able to drive, but we like to cash out for that as well. Back to school, we have another daughter starting school this next year, so trying to save for school supplies and new clothes for that. Birthdays, kind of self-explanatory. Christmas, again, self-explanatory. This last Christmas, we just kind of saved last minute and weren't able to put any of our extra money towards debt because we were paying for Christmas. So this year I wanted to save ahead of time so that when we do get to Christmas, everything is already budgeted for. And then gas and groceries, My husband works from home and I'm a stay-at-home mom, so our gas is very minimal. We do live in about an hour from our grocery stores though, but that's really the only driving that we do. And then groceries, this isn't our normal amount, but we did just go grocery shopping last week. And so we don't need a ton of items. So we took all of the extra money that we did budget for groceries and are throwing it at our debt as well. So this brings our total to $919. We'll check that. Okay, $919 that I will be cash stuffing this next week. I got these notepads from the Aesthetic Dollar. They're like Post-it notes, so they're sticky. So I take these and write down all of the quantities that we need in our bills, the total amount, and then I just take this to the bank and hand it to them. So super great. Check out her shop. She has amazing things. And then I will plan on cash stuffing in my next video. I hope you have a good day.